Hey Wigglers, how you doing? MsWiggly here. Just a quick video. I don't know if it's gonna be super quick, but here goes. I'm recording this at 2:30 in the morning, as you could tell. Or no, yeah, it is 2:30. Okay, my eyes. I thought I said 2:50 for a second. Anyway, um, I want to say that I am going to be doing longer videos from now on for Baldur's Gate 3 Disney characters in Baldur's Gate 3. So I'm going to be doing that from now on. I know you've seen me do the 5 hour, the 4.5 hour, the 6.5 hour. This one's the 5 hour. These ones are, well, no. Well, this one is like the very first one, so it's like, just trying it out and all that stuff. And then I got more creative over in these ones here. Well, not this one. Maybe I did, but I know for sure I did some creative things over here. But yeah. So I'm gonna make like a story within the story, so it'll be like it's still them. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm still trying to like go with their lore in Baldur's Gate 3. I know it's kind of weird putting like two genres together, but I absolutely like doing it, and it gives me something to do, it gives me a project to do. That I just don't want to just play the game and then just throw away the game. It just gives me something extra to do, and I absolutely love the game, as you can tell. But yeah, I just rendered the first part of Elsa's Baldur's Gate 3 run. Oh, are you ready for the number? 14. Yeah. I cut out some stuff. I cut out like the longer fights. I cut out the like the some fights that I had to redo. So I cut out like a couple fights. So I did cut out quite a bit, but I kept in quite a bit. um I want to just show what the characters do in fights. I don't want to just like do cutscenes only. I want to show like, hey, this is what the character's doing while they're fighting, like what spells we're doing, all that stuff. I have an auto combat mod. I'll show you on the screen here in just a second. Yeah, I actually no, I'm not gonna put it on the screen because the large video actually took a lot of my space. So I'm actually not going to do that. I'm just gonna upload the video as is. And I'll just put a thumbnail on it. Yeah, I'll put at least the name of the auto combat thing down below anyway. I do have Jacksepticeye and IGP's YouTube up, and I want to explain why. It's because they too have done very large videos, even like full playthroughs. Let's check here. See, 7 hours and 20 minutes, and then there's honestly, if he put all these together, wouldn't that be a lot anyway? So, but he has a lot to do like outside of gaming and stuff. So, and that's totally fine, and he can do it anytime he wants to. There's no rush or whatever. Not just or whatever, but I'm just it's 2:30 at night, so I'm like, I just took a little nap while waiting for the rendering to finish, and I opened my eyes and it closed, and I'm like, oh god, did it finish? My panic flared. I was like, oh no. So I checked the folder, and then it said it was in full. I'm like, okay, good. But then I saw the size of it, and I'm just like, holy crap. So it ate up a lot of my space. So I'm just gonna put this out and like ASAP. I know it's gonna be like a 3 in the morning upload, but oh well. Yeah, see, he's done quite a bit of longer videos, and a lot of his fans like it. I mean, there's some of his fans don't like it, but they spread it out so they can catch up later on and stuff. So there's a 7-hour playthrough of Soma. There's a 5-hour Crystallis. Yes, I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry, my speech is, going downhill, but I'm doing the best I can. Um, yeah, see, he's done quite a bit of, like, long videos, so I'm not the only one that does, like, super duper long one. I mean, my 14 hours is definitely the longest, but my plan is to do Act 1 and Act 2 of, Baldur's Gate 3 in one video, and then Act 3 will be its own because it's quite large. It's like 3 sections, so it's kind of like 3 acts after the 2 acts, Um, so yeah, so you're just gonna have to just bear with me. I want to actually put a story with the fights and story with the characters and just keep with the lore and make the thing come alive a little bit, make it still like their thing. Um, I did pretty good on part 1 though in Elsa's run. Um, after putting it together, it looked pretty good. So it's like I was super happy how it turned out. So I hope you guys like it. You can watch it at your own pace. I'm thinking of just like after uploading it or uploading a part, I can wait like maybe a week or two so you guys can have time to catch up on the video, and then I will put up the next part. Even if I complete the playthrough before I put up the next one, at least it'll be all set and ready for me to go plop it on there, and you guys can watch that. So that's my plan. So Act 1 and Act 2 will be in part 1. That's always gonna be the case. And then if it's only like a couple people in the party, that's totally fine. But Shadow Heart's thing is kind of long, so this, we have to just, go through that. So, well, to be fair, all the companions have their own stories and their lengths and stuff, but some of them are longer than the other ones. But and it's totally fair. It's fine. I absolutely love it, and I'm here for it. I don't skip a dialogue unless there was a bug and I have to go back and redo a thing. But yeah. So I don't skip dialogue at all. Even if I'm playing it as in a private run, I don't skip dialogue because I absolutely love it and I love to hear the characters' voices, and it's good. It's like I'm going on an adventure with them, even though I'm playing the adventure game. You know what I mean? So it's just like feels good. I enjoy it a lot. Also, I have IGPs on here. He's done a lot of quite large videos as well. Many of them actually. One in particular, I think the largest I've seen. I could be totally wrong. He can correct me down there, down below in the comments, but as largest I've seen, I didn't want to go too far down, but as largest I've seen was 5 hours, so I'm not the only one that does large, large videos, so, and I absolutely love watching all of his stuff, even his second channel. Yeah, I love making this content for you guys, and I want to continue doing it. Now, for Dead by Daylight content, I'm gonna keep it like a short, normal hour at most. Depending on the situation. If I'm doing a topic one, I'll just go on forever. But I'm gonna try to keep that at least like 30 minutes, maybe even just a smidge over, depending on what it's about and all that stuff. I'm also gonna do Baldur's Gate 3 build videos. I'm gonna be doing that as well after I get Elsa to level 12. She's almost there. So once I get that, I'm gonna put the build up actually during the thing. So while you're watching part 1, sorry. I had to take a deep breath there. As you guys are watching part 1, I will have the build up so you guys can, you know, follow up and check out what I've been doing. You know, today, while I was waiting for the thing to render, I saw, I saw Jay. I'll post his link down below, his YouTube link down below. I can't pronounce his last name, but Jay. He put up a build video today of a Frozen build, and I'm like, wait, I could have used that mod for the build, but I do have like actual like extra mods sorry, extra spells mods for Elsa, so Elsa has like some special mods too. But the way I built it up, like her build specifically, was to like slowly build up to the big ones. I know it's spoiler alert, I had Gale, aka Jack Frost, sorry, spoilers. I had him have like the bigger ones, that way he can teach her, you know what I mean? So it kind of made sense, and that way she'll like pass it on to the next act, and then she'll be able to have it, you know what I mean? So it's getting to be that way, like he's training her and making her more comfortable with her power. It's actually working out great, and I'm actually loving how I'm doing this story, well, this K3. So yeah, so while you're watching part 1, I'll have her build up once it's all done. I didn't know there was an actual mod for the Frozen part. I had no clue, but that's actually pretty cool. Maybe I'll have another Frozen character later on, I don't know. Like, not Disney character. I actually, yes, there is a couple regular Disney well, the good Disney characters. There's Kristoff still and Anna. I still have those on the wheel, but I haven't hit those yet, so in time. I'm just going like off and on different ones, because I'm doing a good one, then I'm doing evil, then I'm doing good, evil, you know. So I'm trying to keep it like that, keep it kind of balanced. So next one, I already know who it's gonna be. He's a funny one. I already put in Twitter like a hint saying that he's a funny character. So the funny evil one, that's the only hint I'm giving, since Scar was sassy, so I was like, this one is funny. I only have like one person that knows exactly who the person is, but I'm not going to spill that until the end of until the end of part 2 of Elsa's run. That's what I did in part 2 of Scar's run. I put in what was coming up next at the very end of that. Oh, okay. So I just want to put this video out now before the 14-hour one goes in. So this is just to let you guys know. Yeah, just a heads up of why I'm having it this long. So the build videos are gonna be like however long it's gonna be, probably an hour or less. The Dead by Daylight content, an hour or less, depending on what the situation is. And then do simulator what's it called? Reviews. I'm not gonna do all the simulator ones, just the ones that I really enjoy. So if you see one go up, I enjoyed it. But yeah, simulator reviews, I'll be doing that. But yeah, so those ones would be normal sizes, you know, an hour or less, or maybe even 2, depending on the situation, you know what I mean? Like, but it's not gonna be like 12, 14 like I'm doing now. But yeah, it's just gonna be the Disney runs. It's gonna be mega long parts. So like I said, I'm gonna split it into 2-week intervals for these ones. So you'll see one for a couple weeks, and then you'll see the next one come after that. So yeah, I'm not the only one that does super duper long videos. I've even seen music things like I listen to like magical music themes as to like calm me down sometimes, and I've seen one that's like for 42 hours, so I'm not gonna go that far. If I were to put two parts together, probably equal. I don't know, probably not, but you know. Yeah, I've seen some really large ones. I've seen 12-hour ones music wise, so I'm not the only one that does mega long videos. And I'm sorry these are mega long, but I want to tell the story of the journey that these characters take. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up and throw this out there, and you're probably gonna see it at 3 in the morning. Yeah, I, I just wanted to get it off my chest before you see part 1 tomorrow. Okay, I'll catch you guys then. Bye! Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys understand. Oh my god, I'm worried. But I'm excited at the same time, because I'm really excited to do these runs. I really am. Because I love Baldur's Gate 3. I do play other games, trust me, I do play other games. Like off-stream games, so I am taking breaks. But I really love Baldur's Gate 3. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!